Everybody, this is Buddy Webb, Midland, Texas. It's March 11th, 2017, Saturday morning. I was woken up in the middle of the night, dog barking, and somebody was in my alley, and it's a little different. Looked like possibly police with a spotlight. And it looked like they was looking on top of Home Depot. I'm not sure. So I went back and I reviewed just what happened since I went to bed last night. And it's kind of interesting. I'm going to start with showing you where my house is on the using Google Maps. And that way you can get a good idea of what it looks like from above, from the bird's eye view. And what you're going to see here, this is Whittle Way right in here. And then it deads in, and that's a wall that separates the residential and the commercial. It's a big 7-8 foot wall, brick wall, and it runs into this alley right here. And then that last cul-de-sac square circle, that's where I live. And so this is Home Depot store right here, and you can see this secluded trucking lane. And the only way you can get in here is coming behind that building. Okay, so nobody can see back there behind that, in that trucking lane, and I've talked about that a lot. This is Midland Drive for everybody that lives in Midland. So if you were a trucker, then you go down Midland behind the Target store, and then it comes back even further behind Home Depot. Once again, you have to turn. You're forced. These are storage units, and so you have to come back out of Home Depot. So my home is right here at 3802 Fair Circle. And this little cul-de-sac, there's only 9 homes in this area. And as people that know this story, I was told within a half block of my home is an underground facility. 2 people told me it cost millions of dollars. And I believe that's the source of all the crimes here. Another guy said that 4 people had been murdered in my house. And I found evidence that leads me to believe the last homeowner that was murdered here and taken to Fort Worth. And then, of course, I was shot and left for dead here. And so I'm going to zoom in so you can get it. If a car wants to come up into my cul-de-sac, they have to really go out of their way, okay? Because it's a dead-end street. Whittle Way's going to come in here, and there ain't nowhere else to go, okay? And then so you can see this should be real private, and you'd hardly have anybody here, but that's not really the case. I'm zooming in. This is my home once again. I was shot on this side of my home right here, okay, inside, and right next to my back door. There's the garage, and it was right next to that garage door on the inside's where I shot. And so and you can see the alley. So I got this camera that watches this, and there's a wall right here. And there was one, if you remember last year, there was a guy running down the alley with a car chasing him. They put him in the trunk over here, because there's no way out. There's a wall there, and then there's the yards here. And so, and my dog's back here in this area right here, and that's what woke me up last night. Okay. So, anyways, that gives you an idea. And now I'm going to show you on the cameras the activity from last night. One of the first event I'm going to show you happened almost 11 o'clock last night. I seen this on my camera, and because it's dark, you can't see real good. I'm going to put it in motion. There's a guy right there. Do you see him moving? Can you see him? There, he set off my lights. Okay, it looks like he's looking at a phone probably, and so there's really not much there other than, hey, we got a guy there that's cruising down the alley at 11 o'clock at night behind my home, and y'all seen what it looks like from the sky. And of course, we know about all the crimes here too, so very possibly he has some kind of connection to it. Let me show you the next event. Okay, this next event happened after midnight. I was already in bed asleep. 12:17. It's a silver car that comes in the cul-de-sac. It looks like they slow down or stop in front of my house, like they're casing it, and then they go on. And I believe I've seen this car before. I'm going to put it in motion so you can see it. See, they're clipping along, and then boom, they almost stop. Okay, and now the end of the cul-de-sac, you've seen that on the map picture. So they're going around and turn around, and look at the headlights. See, they stopped in front of the house, and there you go. And that gives you a picture of what the car looks like. Right there, and so So whoever it is, like I said, I've seen this vehicle before many times, I think, or one looks like it, and here at midnight, which is a little suspicious in the house of 10,000 felonies and multiple murders and incredible terror, underground access. I'm going to show you the next event. Okay, this is a dark colored truck, comes into the cul-de-sac, and at 2:20 a.m. in the morning, and on this little dead-end cul-de-sac that's out of the way. You have to go out of your way to get here, and the dark color ones, it's hard to tell even what color they are, and but you know, with the history of this neighborhood, then that's suspicious. I'm just going to show you this one. I believe this one's been in here before too. There you go. There it comes along. It's going to turn around in the cul-de-sac, and you know, it's not stopping, it's not going anywhere, it's just for whatever reason. But there, I'm going to show you, see it, because it's dark, and it's dark at night, dark colored trucks, it's kind of hard to see, but you know it's a truck, and that's a dark colored truck, and it's in front of the house. Okay, I'll show you the next one where it really gets interesting. This is the one at 3:10 here, 3:15, that woke me up with the dog barking, and obviously this has got to be law enforcement. It looks like what they're doing is spotlighting the top of Home Depot. I don't know if they're doing that because they're trying to stop the crimes here, or if, you know, around here, you know, maybe they're helping the crimes. You know, they're assisting with the felonies and the burglary of the habitation and the theft of services and the terrorism and the attempted murders and everything else. So what I'm saying is, I don't know if it's a secret police or the good police, you know. But I'm going to put it in motion here at 3:10 a.m. You can see it on the left, top left. That's where the Whittle Way runs into the dead end on the wall over there. Okay, and you can see I'm going to do the zoom in. That's my zoom in feature. That's where I move my arm up there. Okay, and you're going to see here, they're stopped. They got a spotlight. See that spotlight? You know, you look at it and you think, oh, what are they looking at in the trees? And of course, they're not looking at the trees. They got to be looking on top of Home Depot. I wonder if there was an alarm there, or maybe a break-in at the building. I tell you what, I've heard certain noises here. I didn't have any burglar alarms today, but yeah, with the history and everything, I mean, there's, you know, there's definitely home invasion, burglary, habitation, crimes going on here at my home. As soon as they're ready to actually stop these felonies, you know, and start making arrests, they can come here. So I don't, like I said, I don't know if this is related to the crimes at my house, or if, you know, I have no idea. All I know is you can see what they're doing. I actually did hear the car door. See, somewhere in there, I think you might see them get out of the car right behind my home, and because I heard that door shut, and I heard Bella barking, and you know, they're looking for somebody, but you know, if they're looking for the burglars or the criminals breaking their house, they need to look inside the house, and I'll be glad to. And I've said many times, within the tunnel entrance could be found in a day, you know, and that could be as quick as just identifying and arresting the secret police and charging them with accessory to capital attempted murder, and they'll tell you everything you want to know about these crimes. I mean, they were caught on camera. And so that looks like a truck there, if you notice, doing the spotlighting. Anyway, that's a typical Friday night. It's not really typical, but anyway, this is Buddy Webb. See y'all later. Bye. Have a good weekend. Bye.